Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing Princess Charlotte and the Birthday Ball. This is the final part and I'm starting from chapter 5. So if you're ready, let's begin the story. Chapter 5. Everyone screamed. Daisy ran for the door. I could feel my jaw dropping, but I knew what I had to do. I snatched my sopping wet dress from the rail, flung it over the flames, and stamped on it. There was a nasty smell of burning silk, but the fire was out. I leaned against the wall, panting. And I saw that Fairy G was laughing. "Well done, Princess," she said, and her voice was softer now. She turned to the others. "You see, there are times when acting fast can save the day. And now Princess Charlotte has saved my carpet. I think she deserves a wish. What would you like, my dear?" And her big red face suddenly looked amazingly friendly. Of course, I wish that Alice, Daisy, Emily, Katie, and Sophia could have their dresses back as good as new. "Excellent," beamed Fairy G, and she snapped her big fat fingers. Have you ever seen sparkly pink fairy dust? Well, it's lovely. It floats in the air and smells of strawberries, and gets up your nose in the nicest possible way and makes you sneeze. And when we all stopped sneezing, there was the rail full of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dresses on satin hangers, all looking even better than brand new. And a row of sparkling tiaras were balanced on the top. "Ooh," breathed Daisy. "Wow," Katie and Emily said together. "Wow." "They're wonderful," sighed Sophia. Alice tucked her hand into mine. "Thanks," she said, and her eyes were starry. "You're a real friend." "Thank you so much, Fairy G," I said. I was feeling so happy I was practically floating. And then I saw my own poor, wet, burnt black dress still lying in a soggy puddle on the carpet. My stomach did a massive swoop, but I took a deep breath. After all, it was my own fault. Maybe my lovely new friends would tell me about the birthday ball, but I had to fight an enormous lump in my throat before I could speak. "I'll tidy this away," I said, and I bent up to pick that dress up. Alice was beside me in a flash. "I've got another ball gown," she said. "Please say you'll wear it. Please." I looked at Fairy G, a little glimmer of hope flickering inside me. She looked back at me and stroked her chin thoughtfully. "Please, Fairy Godmother, please allow Charlotte to go to the ball." Sophia swept Fairy G one of her fantastic curtsies. Daisy, Emily, and Katie curtsied too. "Please," they echoed. "Please." "We wouldn't enjoy it without her," Daisy added. "We're all best friends." "That's right." Alice didn't curtsy, but she did a lovely twirl, her tiara held high in the air. "I hereby declare the Rose Room girls best friends forever." I so wanted to hug Alice when she said that. I'd always been a bit on my own, and I've been hoping and hoping to find some real friends at the Princess Academy. And now I knew I had. It was still my very first day, and I nearly ruined everything, but I was part of something really, truly special. And I could see Katie's eyes were shining, and Sophia was smiling, and Emily and Daisy were nodding, yes, like mad. Fairy G began to chuckle. "Very well then," she said. "All the members of the Rose Room shall go to the ball. But I think Princess Charlotte had better wear her own dress, don't you?" And she took my dress from me. More fairy dust twinkled in the air, and there it was in my arms, and it was so perfect I couldn't believe my eyes. Soft pink with swirly petticoats just like before. By now, it was covered with sparkles of magical fairy dust. It was exactly what I always dreamed of. Just one more thing, Fairy G said as she opened the door for us. There will be no minus points for any of you. In fact, her eyes began to twinkle. I'll give each of you 20 plus Tiara points. 20 points for true friendship. We started to thank her, but she waved us away. Quick, quick, quick. Some of us have to get ready for the ball. And she shooed us out. And as we went, I noticed her carpet was perfect, not the teeniest sign of a burn. Fairy G saw me looking, and she winked as she shut the door firmly behind me. Chapter 6. The birthday ball was utterly gorgeous. Did I tell you that the ceiling of the ballroom was the most beautiful midnight blue and full of twinkling stars? Well, something amazing happened. All of the new girls were asked to come in last. Fairy G said it was a school tradition. We made sure we rose roomers all stayed together, and we were the last to go in. And we were really nervous. As we swept our way through the golden doors and into the room, would you believe not one of us fell over? Queen Gloriana was standing by her glittering throne, waiting to greet us. We each sank into the deepest curtsy we could manage. Even mine was okay. And she smiled and said, "Welcome to the Princess Academy, my dears." And then she nodded at Fairy G, who was standing next to her, and Fairy G waved her wand. And 6 new stars popped out of the dark blue sky and shone and shone. And if this sounds boastful, I'm really sorry, but our stars were the biggest and twinkliest of them all. Then the music floated us away and round in our fabulous ball gowns. Would you believe we were all wearing pink? And we danced non-stop until the clock chimed midnight. It was fabulous, and Alice, Daisy, Emily, Katie, Sophia and I chatted and giggled and laughed together all evening, and we had just the very best time. Fairy G came stomping up the dormitory stairs late that night to check we'd put the light out. "Good night, Rose Roomers," she bellowed as she thundered away down the stairs. And we all snuggled down in our cool white sheets, and I thought how lucky I was to be at the Princess Academy, and I made myself a secret promise. I'd try my very best to be a member of the Tiara Club one day, with all my friends, especially you. This is the end of Princess Charlotte and the Birthday Ball. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!